Hey guys, this is David Weinstein from Now Secure. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about the use of Corellium, and I'm going to do a quick demo using Frida to basically announce network connections inside an application while it's running. So let's talk a little bit about Corellium real quick. On the left here you can see my browser session with a Corellium device actually running real time. So if I hit the home button, you can see the app goes to the background, and here's the Cydia application. A little bit about the particular interface within Corellium. You have a bunch of tabs here. You can connect to a set of devices with a VPN. You can connect directly to a device using a tool that Corellium folks wrote called USB Flux, which basically remotely connects a device to your system so that it looks like it's almost connected directly to your computer. On the About tab, we can see that this is an iPhone 6s, which I recently created on a particular version of iOS, which is 11.2.1. On the top left, you can actually see 11.1.2. Let's see, what else is interesting here? Yeah, just the fact that this is a jailbroken device. There's in the settings, you can basically set boot arguments for when you're starting up the device. You can actually apply kernel patches. The nice folks at Corellium are the ones that provide these particular jailbroken kernel patches. There's a console here that basically lets you attach directly to the device. You can run processes. You can look at the file system. You also have this final tab for port forwarding. So once you are VPN'd up to the Corellium network, you can basically open up specific ports on a device and sort of bridge them to you while you're on that VPN. And when you're connecting to those services, you're basically going to use that services IP that's on the bottom right there. The Wi-Fi IP is actually what the IP address is of the device's Wi-Fi network. So if we went over here to the settings, we could see that the actual device's Wi-Fi is connected to Corellium, and the actual IP address is that 10.11.0.2. But when we connect via SSH, we're actually going to connect to that services IP, which is basically using that port forward session that I mentioned earlier. So the goal of this particular session is to show that we can do a couple things. One, obviously we're able to stream the device in a web browser. The other thing is we're able to actually hear any audio. So let's jump into it. Basically today what I'm going to do is demonstrate using Frida to attach to a running process. I'm actually going to connect to the Cydia process and announce whenever the network connections occur. So when it connects to an IP address and a particular port, I'm going to keep track of all the IPs and ports that I've seen so far, and I'm also going to announce them through the audio interface by using a voice synthesizer inside the device. So let's get started. First, I'll just show you how this works. So I'm going to run Frida, which is going to attach to the Cydia process that's already running on my device, and you can already see it's connected. We're basically saying that we're going to enable a few different probes. Probes are just different things that we call configurations. And you'll see here as I refresh the tab for network connections, you're going to hear the device start to talk to us. And you can also see the network connections that are announced while the device is connected. So there you go. That's a quick demo of Frida and Corellium on a jailbroken iOS device. Thanks.